So guys, in this video we are going to see how to load the HTML in Spring Boot application. Normally in Spring Boot application we used to send the JSON response, but in case if some scenarios if we want to load any HTML file, that we will see how to load the HTML file. But this HTML file is purely static file. It does not get the data from the database or anything. It's just for showing the information to the users. If it is the case, then we can go for this solution. If we want to share the data from control to the HTML, that is different type of implementation with another framework. But just like a simple HTML, you want to load it in the server, then we can see how we can load it. Okay. So in Spring Boot application, we have the folder called resources. I think by default this folder will be available, so we don't need to create it. While creating the application itself, we will have the folder called resources, and inside the folder we will have the folder called static. Okay. This folder helps us to load the HTML file from Spring Boot application. Okay. So now inside this static folder, I have created the file called home HTML, and inside the home HTML I have a simple h1 tag. I didn't add that many tags. It has only simple heading tag which has this content. The same way I'm having a about page, so this is also having some heading tag actually. Okay, so now I will the application is already running actually. Okay, so now to see this output in our browser, what we need to do, go to the browser and localhost 8080. As we all know, Spring Boot application will run on 8080 port number, and here I need to mention the about HTML. Okay, so inside this about HTML, maybe I can mention the home HTML also. The file is already there. Okay, so the content is nothing but this content. As I have changed this content, I didn't restart the server. Maybe I will restart it. Fine. To see the exact output. Okay, fine. But in case if I want to navigate to the about HTML, localhost 8080, which is the default port number of Spring Boot application. Now about HTML. I think the server is restarted once again. Okay, now if I refresh, yes, you can see here, we can see the output. Okay, so this is how we can easily see the load the HTML in our Spring Boot application. But as I mentioned, this does not get the actual data from the controller or anything. This is directly hits the HTML file and we can see the output. Okay, so if you want to load any other dynamic data or anything, then that is different. Okay, but here we can do one thing. We can have a simple navigation. As you can see here, I can do the navigation here. Why this autocomplete is not working? One second, guys. Hell only. Okay. So in this href, I can mention it is home HTML. I can mention for about HTML. Okay. This is like a normal navigation. So here I will mention go to about page. Okay. So the same thing I will mention for in the about page. I can go for home HTML. It's like a inbound link, which means inside the application I'm just navigating this one. Okay, so as I have done the change, I need to restart the server, and yes, it takes some time. Okay, so now go to the browser, and if I refresh it, as you can see here, I am having the home page link in the about HTML. So now click on this one and I can see the home page. So now inside this page I have the output for the about page. So by clicking this one, it navigates to about page. So here by clicking this link, it goes to this one. This is like a link, simple HTML link that we can use it in our application. Okay, this is how we can easily render the HTML page in a Spring Boot application. But this is specifically for the static files. This does not have any dynamic content based on some user login at all. That is different implementation. But this is simply if you want to load HTML, then we can go for this implementation. Okay.